I'm going to open up an expansion for the Super Dungeon Explorer game from Soda Pop Miniatures, distributed by Cool Mini or not, and this is the Caverns of Roxor. I believe this is their first full expansion. They've done a few expansions with just miniatures. I think they did some expansion with some of the monsters from the base set, the kobolds and other stuff, and then they've done a separate expansion with just the fire creatures from this set, and then another expansion with the rock top creatures from this set, I believe. But this is the first big expansion for the game. So you get 31 miniatures in the box, and they're supposed to be fully assembled already. You get the cards for those heroes and monsters. You get a few markers and then some treasure cards specific to the expansion. So you open it up, basically one big container. Looks like all the miniatures are there on the one big baggie. And then you have a pack of cards with the stat cards for the creatures. Looks like you have a blaze beetle, a bombardier, kind of a turtle looking creature, a burning gel, a crusher, like a big turtle bruiser thing, a new hero, a deep root scout, an Ember Hound. We have another fire gel here. Looks to have some slightly different stats to it. We have fire gel goo, which is a treasure card. Fool's gold, another treasure. Grimy Grim Granite Greaves, another treasure. We have a Lava Whirl, it's a new spawning point for this expansion. We have Princess Ruby, a new hero. We have a Rock Gut, looks like it's a on fire troll. A Rock Pile, another new spawning point. We have a Roller, looks like he's a kind of another big bruising turtle. We have Roxor, which I guess is the namesake of the expansion, and he's a new boss. So it looks like you get a couple of cards for him. You get his main stat card, and then you get some adventure effects, I guess, when he comes out. We have Roxor's Bane, it's another treasure. Rumble and Ruckus, another treasure. All the treasures look to be red treasures. Have a Slowpoke, it's another kind of little, it's like a smaller turtle. Have a Star Guild Sapper, it's a new dwarf hero, has an enormous hammer. We have a Wobbling Stalactite, another treasure cards. All the treasure cards in here look like they're the red ones, so they'll go at the top of the heroes cards. You have 3 new heroes, 2 new spawning points, and then looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 kind of new smaller creatures. A mini boss and a troll, and then the big boss with Roxor. So let's see how many actual minutes of those we have. Looks like I may be missing a piece out of one mini already. We do have some pieces that look like they're falling apart a little. I'm going to pause and come back when I get them all sorted. So I've got them sorted out a little better, and we'll go through them little bit by little bit. Let's see, we have some burning gels here to start with, and I believe this is going to be the larger ones. You can kind of see you get 3 of these. Just kind of a flame, like a flaming ooze. And you have its smaller version, and you get 6 of these. You get, looks like you get 3 with no mouth, and 3 with kind of some jagged looking teeth. Or my bad, you get 4 with the no mouth look and 2 with the jagged teeth look. We have your new heroes that you get. We have Princess Ruby here. She has her little heart wand, and the hair flowing. And then we have the Deep Root Druid here. He is an elf hero, kind of swinging his sword and has his shield acting out. Looks like he's got a boomerang on the back of him too, in his sheath for his sword. Paint him up green, and he could look a lot like a familiar video game hero. And then we have the Star Guild Sapper. Looks like some crisp detail on these hero models. And he is one of the he's the dwarf hero out of the set. So then you also get 2 new spawning points in this set. We have the Rocky Pile spawn point. You get 2 of these. Let's see, it's just a pile of rocks, almost like a little totem altar set up by the bad guys, and they're both the same. And then you get the Lava Whirl, which is almost like an obelisk with fire swirling around it. You get 3 different types of the smaller turtles, and they all have an ability where they can, called Turtle, where they can essentially kind of turn into these shells. So you get 6 of these little shells. It's almost like a defensive ability the smaller turtles can use, and they can turn into this on the board. It's kind of just an immobile armor thing for them. And then the 3 smaller turtles, I'm not sure which are supposed to be which, but you have a roller and a slowpoke. I believe that's it. But we have 3 different smaller turtle models here. You get 3 of this one. He's just kind of holding his hands out. You get 3 of this one. He has his, looks like he's getting ready to claw down on somebody walking towards him. And you get 2 of this kind. And he looks like maybe he's swinging out. They all look very similar. And I'm guessing they can either be the roller or the slowpoke. I'm not sure which one is supposed to be which, but You have another turtle model, which is the Bombardier. This one can also turn into a little shell, I believe. Yes, it can. You can see he's got kind of a cannonball in his hand. You got a little cannon mounted on top of him. This is one of the ones where the pieces didn't come in it. You get two of these, and the little handle comes down here, I guess. And then you get like another little chain piece that hangs off here. So that's, you get two of those. And I believe the last turtle character you get is going to be a big one, and it's called a Crusher. You can see it's kind of swinging its claw, getting ready to smash something. They do have a real kind of rock formation look to them, especially in the faces, lots of squared angles. Kind of the same rocky design on the shell. And he is a large model, just to look at him in comparison to the other turtles. You know, even the one with the big cannon on him, pretty small compared. Let's see, you also have the Ember Hounds, and you get two of these. One of them did come without the lower jaw, so you will need to check it if you buy this expansion, or the one that has just the fire creatures in it, to make sure you get all your pieces. Or any of the expansions, since they are pre-assembled. You know, a piece may fall out somewhere during the packaging stage and get left out. I haven't dealt with them as far as customer service goes, so I'm not sure how good they are or not on getting those things taken care of. See, that's one of the Ember Hounds, and you get two of those. You also get a large beetle, a blaze beetle. You can see how large this thing is. And it came with one of its pieces out, but it just kind of fits in the head there. It's just kind of spewing out flame everywhere from it. See it up close, it's crawling on a pile of what looks like rock and lava. Get a bad shadow there. It has kind of spewing the flame out. It's kind of jetting out its back too. Almost like it's coming up out of the rubbly lava stuff there. That could be lava or just rocks if you wanted it to be, depending on how you painted it. The last two left are the mini boss and then the big boss. So we have the troll here. So it's another large model. And lots of rock formations on it with some flames spouting out of it. And then you have the Roxor himself, kind of he almost looks like a cross between a flame elemental and a stone golem. Lots of stone pieces linked together by flame. Almost like he's bursting up out of the ground too. You can see you got lots of flame pieces, but little almost stone working as link pieces between them. So that is the Super Dungeon Explorer Caverns of Roxor expansion.